Hey guys, I'm editor Disha. I just wanted to pop in to let you guys know that this video can be divided into two parts, that is study systems and study strategies. I'll mention the timestamps down below so that you can skip to that part. Still recommend that you watch the entire video. Hey guys, welcome back to Miss Jersey. I am Disha and today I'm back with another video. I've done makeup after so long. I feel a bit self-conscious, but that's okay. Every time I start to shoot a video, the dogs in my neighborhood go haywire and see. This video is for people who want to appear for exams or who are about to appear for exams. This is a very general video and not for like any specific exam, but any general exam. It can be school, college, university, anything. So the first tip is get a good sleep. Everybody might be thinking why it's the first step, but we often tend to study late till night and then wake up and again study. We do not get enough sleep, but if you do not get enough sleep, we will feel so fatigued and so tired that it's not an option, and we might feel lazy to study even more. So we might feel like we are being lazy, we are not studying, but it often happens that the fatigue makes us feel like cranky and we do not study. So get at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep. 8 to 9 hours of sleep is really important for people who are appearing for exam, for better functioning, better learning, better understanding, better anything. So, and the next advice I would give is wake up and do not snooze. So we put an alarm at 4 different times and we just snooze and that goes on. And what happens is when you snooze, your brain it goes into a sleep stage but is not able to complete it, and that causes more incomplete sleep. If you need more sleep, then set the alarm ahead. For example, if you sleep at 11:30 at night and you want to get more 8 hours of or 9 hours of sleep, then set the alarm at 8:30 so that your body automatically wakes you up. Don't be like okay, I will wake up at 7:30 or 6:30. Don't be unrealistic with the time. Just set the alarm at 8:30 so that you get enough sleep, so that you just wake up with that one alarm. I do that all the time. I have just one alarm at one time. I wake up, and sometimes I snooze, but then also I wake up, because sometimes it happens after waking up I might fall asleep by accident. Okay, so it happens. So that's why I snooze it, but then the snoozing is not my habit. Don't turn it into a habit. And if you don't feel like waking up, like you feel like very grumpy or tired, do not wake up and start studying. Wake up, play some music like some lofi music or anything which is comfortable with you. Play that music, have some tea, have some chat with your family members, or listen to music, do other stuff. Coming to what you want to do after waking up, there are two things you can do. One is you can clear the table the night before, not the study station, wherever you study. The night before you go to bed and you wake up in a clean place to study. And if you do not feel like that, for example, you were studying and you were so tired, then wake up and clean the table in the morning. I'm talking about tables which are not that heaped up like that, because of course if you have so much of things, you won't be able to clean in one day. You need a weekend or something. But I'm talking about general, like putting the books in the place, the pens and everything. So if you are uncomfortable doing it at night, then wake up and do it in the morning after doing other stuff before studying, so that you get your body also moving and also the tables, the place you sit gets clean. Keep everything ready at night before. For example, if you want to study, it's best that if you can take the book and put it on the table the night before, so that if you wake up, you don't have to pull out, you won't feel the lethargy to pull out the book, the notebook, the notes and everything. Or if you study the devices, then charge the devices. Like I study from my laptop, all my materials in my laptop, so I charge it the night before, so that when I wake up, the thing doesn't hinder me from studying. Then create notebook for different subjects. So you might think like, why am I mentioning this? Because this is very obvious, but there are some people who do not do that. They have very messed up notebooks, not like notebooks allotted to a certain paper or a certain subject. So I would advise that you get your notebooks for different subjects, label it at the first time you get it, and for different subject, different paper, you should have different notebooks. Or like you can also have like 2 to 3 notebooks for one subject for like different aspects of that subject, whichever is convenient. For example, if I have a paper for positive psychology, of course one notebook will be enough for me. But when I'm learning Korean or like a language, then I need one notebook for vocabulary, one for grammar, one for lyric writing. Okay, so it's according to what you want to do, but at least you should have one notebook for one subject. So then I'm coming to the study strategies. The first strategy is, there are 2 strategies which I came across, and do whatever is comfortable. These are 2 options. So one strategy is study 1 to 2 hours of each subject, then go to another subject and study that for 1 to 2 hours. Like that you can do. And another is study one subject for one day, another subject for another day. So what happens is, some people study 1 to 2 hours per subject, they get bored, they go to another subject, and after 1 to 2 hours they get bored, they go to another subject. But for some people it is completely different. For me personally, I can't jump from subject to subject. My mind gets messed up because your mind is working in a certain way, and like our mind is very used to doing something when the mind gets into the flow state. So if you get into the flow state and you don't realize what time is it, and you get totally into the thing. So if like 1 to 2 hours you have to break the flow, then again getting the flow is very difficult. So like you study one subject for the entire study period of like what time you want to study, like 4 to 5 hours one subject, and that subject is done. Next day you go to another subject. Whichever is preferable for you, you get to choose, try different things. Whichever is best for you, do that. Don't even listen to me, just do whatever feels good. Sometimes it often happens that because of time constraints, there are 2 to more subjects we have to study. Then we have to jump from one subject to another subject. There isn't much option there, but if you have, then you can get to choose. That's why next thing is, start studying at least 1 month before, or if you get time 2 months before. Don't put it off till the last 7 days, because that way you won't get enough time to go over all the topics and everything, or discover different study strategies which work for you. To understand that, you need some time to understand the syllabus, the pattern, what you have to study. If you have any doubts, so do not procrastinate. Create your own notes. That is very important. Some people often do is they just refer to the teacher's notes. Why is this hair going so bad? Some people just study from the teacher's notes, and if they are able to learn, then it's completely fine. But for most people, creating their own notes is very effective. Creating your own notes doesn't mean you have to copy everything from the teacher's notes, but you have to point out everything. Like for example, you are studying Harappan civilization. Okay, you have a paragraph. So for example, the teacher's notes includes stuff such as, from this period to this period the civilization existed, and like a huge paragraph. So you do not copy that paragraph in a paragraph form, because that way you won't be able to remember anything. You will make bullet points, or like even if you want to number the points 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever is convenient, you number the points. And for example, you do not write from this period to this period it was there. Don't do. Just write the year from this to this and shorten the sentences, the keywords and the essential phrases to make the sentence give some sense. make bullet points, underline the key points for yourself with like blue pen or red pen or other color of pen, whichever is convenient for you. This is only for your own notes, so nobody is going to see that. Do not do that in the exam. Do not underline with red pen or any colored pen during the exam, because the rules are very strict. Just use blue pen as it's advised, but at home you can study with any color. Underline the main key points and box up the headings if needed, and box up certain important. And after you are done writing the paragraph, as I've underlined the keywords, take a sticky note or a small piece of paper, write the heading, and with bullet points just write the keywords. Okay, so if you do not have time to study later, it often happens that we get like one day to study before the exam and we have so many things. So you can just go over the sticky notes points, because you know grammar, you know how to form sentences, right? So you just go over the key points and just go over the entire topic within like 1 hour. That is possible, but for that you have to prepare from before. Do not panic. Whatever happens, do not panic about the exam. Exam panic is a very common thing, but still, has it even happened to you, like because you went to the hall and nothing was common? This doesn't happen. At least 1 to 2 questions are common. So do not panic, and you know the syllabus, you know everything. Even if you cannot come up with answers for a few questions, then leave the spaces for those, write those later when you can come up with something. Or you can create your own answers, like we are authors at the end of the day. Because I'm from a CBSE school, so we were asked to not leave anything. Even if you want to make stories, write stories for that question if you do not know anything. So do whatever is comfortable for you. Do not panic. Okay, do not panic. It's very easy to say, hard to do. So do not panic. I'm going to the next point. How can stop panicking is by meditating and working out. How can, because physical activity has been shown in many researches that it can reduce stress and fear and anxiety, like different types of breathing and workout and meditation, what works for you. You can go with simple workout like those you see on internet, or you can go with stretching if that's what you want to do. Do for 15 to 20 minutes, not much. 15 to 20 minutes stretching. Or if you do not want to do like that, then you can go for breath work. I'm going to link certain breath works in the description. Those are like pranayamas but a bit different, and it deals with a lot of stress and anxiety, like it heals a lot. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to link that down in the description box. And no matter what, please meditate and work out. Do that. Okay, because I did this huge mistake when I was appearing for my board exams. I didn't used to work out. I got stressed, I got headaches, digestion problems, and everything was there. So to avoid that, please work out. The video that I've created, these exam videos tips are going to be in 2 parts. Today was the first part. I do not want the video to be any longer. I want it to be very gist. So I am here, and for now these are the tips. These are very easy. If you have any doubt, comment down below, and if you need any help with anything, understanding anything that is like in my expertise, of course, you can comment down below. You can ask me, you can DM me, whichever is convenient. And do not worry, drink a lots of water and fluids, and eat well. And also another point, eat food that is like light on your digestion. Do not eat rich food, because when we are stressed, our digestive system gets narrowed down because of the stress. The body reacts to the stress, so our body is not able to digest food. It happened to me. I couldn't digest anything during the exam because of the stress. My digestive system narrowed down, so I went with simple food like very bland torkari and roti, whichever is convenient, go with that. But do not eat something very rich or heavy. It will harm you and affect you. So that's it for today's video. For more such tips and content, subscribe to Miss Darcy. Follow me on my Instagram, and recently I've opened a Twitter account. Follow on my Twitter. And okay, did I miss out anything? No. Bye.